There are rooms you'll walk into where nobody says your name. Not out of malice, just absence. They see you, but they don't really see you. They clap for everyone, but somehow they miss you. And the silence gets really loud. Welcome to the Quiet Impact Podcast. This is where we nurture, inspire, equip, empower, and educate introverted business owners and leaders just like you who are making waves quietly and with impact. Let's go back to the silence, the loud silence. This episode, we're going to press the volume button because whether you are leading a team, building a business, or simply choosing to believe in yourself again, there are times when no one will hand you the mic, and that is okay. Because you don't need a mic, you need a moment. And this is it. Welcome to the Quiet Impact Podcast, where we nurture the journey of introverts who desire to achieve greater levels of influence, income, and impact. The go-to podcast for introvert achievers just like you, seeking purpose-driven growth. I am your host, Stephanie Oden. Have you ever desired to have a mentor whisper success secrets into your ear? One with firsthand experience as a six-figure corporate leader, expertise in entrepreneurship, and is an introvert? Tune into each episode where we will provide valuable insights into how introverts can effectively navigate life with full-time jobs, pursue career success, and delve into entrepreneurship. We will explore various business and career topics related to self-discovery, achieving success, and finding joy in the journey. My guest and I share real-life experiences, strategies, tools, and resources that will encourage personal and professional growth, self-empowerment, and living an authentic, purposeful life. Let's get into today's episode. Say my name, say my name. We're not shy, timid, or needing to be fixed. We are an introvert, and that is our superpower. Say your own name. Sometimes you just want to hear your name spoken in a room, you're in a meeting, you want to hear that you've been recognized. You want to know that someone recognizes this power that you're carrying, like what you're building and who you are. But what happens? What happens when that doesn't come? What happens when they're chanting somebody else's name louder and longer and they got all the spotlights like aimed their way? Tell me what happens. Tell me what happens. Let me tell you. You don't shrink. You don't question your worth. You don't wait for somebody else to catch up to your value. Say your own daggone name. Say your own name. Let me say it again for someone who just needs to sit with it. You say your own name. And you get used to hearing your own voice out loud on purpose. I do talk to myself. Like, Stephanie, you're good. Stephanie, you're doing a great job. Stephanie, what about this? I do say my own name. What sparked this? What sparked this whole episode was when I saw a clip of the tennis star Coco, and she had just won the championship, and it shook something in me. She was playing in Paris, and her opponent was from Paris. And so the crowd was wild for her opponent, like chanting the other girl's name like they were at a concert, like chanting her name. And after the match, she was asked, well, what did you do? How did you handle when they were chanting her name? Like, how did you deal with that? And her response, it rocked everything in me when she said, when they were chanting her name, I was saying my name. Wow. Let that just sink in. That's not just confidence, that's resonating clarity on a whole different level. Whole different level. And that's what belief looks like. And that's what I want for you. When you're in the room and you're surrounded, I have been there. I have been the only girly girl in the room. I haven't been the only one in the room that looked like me. And I had to maintain all the things. I had to hold that belief of that I am meant to be in this space. And even though you're surrounded, it's like nobody's chanting your name. But you want to be at that place of like you where you resonate at such a deep level of clarity of knowing, and it's beyond confidence. I want you to believe in your leadership even when it's silent. A lot of times we wait until somebody calls us a leader before we act like one, or we shrink down being a leader because we think we don't look like the other leaders. But real leadership does not start with this. Doesn't start with that. It starts with awareness. The awareness of your values, the awareness of your integrity, of how you are showing up when no one is watching. You don't need a podium to lead. You don't need a podium to be a powerful business owner. You don't need a podium to be a powerful team leader. You don't need a title to own your voice. You don't need a round of applause to know what you're doing is right. You don't need that. Before the world believes in your leadership, talking to you, talking to me, reminding you, you have to believe in the sound of your own name. Let that anchor you. Believing in the sound of your own name. If you ever held space for somebody else's breakdown, if you've ever sent the late night email because no one else would, if you've ever gone first in a room full of fear, I have, that's leadership. And nobody gets to define it for you except you. Believe in your business, even when it's not loud yet. This one's personal. Your business might not be viral. First of all, viral does not produce necessarily money. Okay. Drop that in there. Your name might not be trending. They might not be calling your name and giving you the props that you deserve in a meeting. But baby, trust me, what you're doing matters. Do you hear me? Your vision is not small, it's sacred. And sacred things take time. The algorithms might not be clapping, but your future self is. This entrepreneurship, it isn't about building attention, it's about building intention. You don't need 1,000 likes to know your offer matters. You need one moment of clarity. The business I'm building might not be loud, but it's real and it's for this moment and it's relevant because I was made for this purpose to deliver this message. Keep showing up, keep refining, keep believing. Because that belief that you build in silence becomes the foundation for your success. Say your name anyway. I want to do something radical. Say your name. Say it out loud right now. Say it like it holds purpose. Say it like you're ready to walk in everything it means. Say it with legacy. Your name isn't just a sound, It's a story. It's a vibration that carries the weight of what you've survived and the brilliance of what you are becoming. And I know, like this episode, it just sounds like I'm on this pedestal and I'm delivering a sermon. I tell you, when she said I chant my name anyway, it stirred something in me. And it reminded me too that if nobody else speaks my name, I'm going to speak it. If nobody else speaks your name, you speak it. While sending the invoice, while hosting the webinar for 1 to 3 to 5 to 1,000, while prepping for a launch that might or might not go perfectly, say your name. Say it like it's a prophecy. This is not the season for waiting on applause, for validation, or permission. This is the season for turning your volume all the way up, even if you're the only one clapping. Your voice, your vision, your value. Say it. Say your name. No more shrinking, no more silent exits, no more maybe next time. You are the next time. Say your name. You're not invisible. You're not optional. You're not someday potential. You are now. And whether the room chants your name or not, trust me, you carry fire. You got a fire in your belly. You lead differently. You build intentionally. And know this, that you matter fully. Say your name, then rise. I'll say it one more time before I let you go on this episode. You don't need permission or validation to take up space and do that you're called to do, that you're passionate about, that fire in your belly, to stand in your leadership, to make things happen. You don't need that. Just need your presence. Say your name. That's it for this episode of the Quiet Impact Podcast. Thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Let me know any insights that you have from this episode. I would love to hear your takeaways. Remember to head to my website, grab a copy of the Success Pillars for Quiet Achievers. It's a resource I created for you. And join us next week. Thank you for watching, listening, and subscribing. See you next time.